The tight end position might be the hardest position to patch up in fantasy football. It's just very fickle. Your top guys are very volatile, and then your volatile guys are extra volatile, and then you get these weeks where the bottom half, the tight end ones, are barely scoring double-digit fantasy points, and you don't know what to do. And then, for God's sakes, where you can't trade up to get any of these top-tier tight ends that are producing because they cost so damn much. Because once you get a good tight end, you're not giving them away. So I am looking for tight ends for you guys so you guys could chase them on the waiver wire and hopefully it works out. But most of the tight ends don't work out anyways. But a guy I've been looking at is Adam Trautman for the New Orleans Saints. He's getting targeted on 18.52% of his routes, 15% target share, and has been playing 87% of the snaps over the last 2 games. So he hasn't been fantasy relevant. He hasn't had one fantasy relevant week this year. He hasn't been a TE1 or a TE2 at all, which makes him free. If he's on a roster, he's free. More than likely, he's on the waiver wire. The schedule going forward is getting pretty juicy. He's got the Falcons, Titans, Eagles, Bills, Cowboys, Jets. This is a player who's young, who everybody was projecting to break out anyways. In college, he broke out at age 20 with a 38.1 dominator rating. This is at the University of Dayton. Saints drafted him in the 3rd round. This is his 2nd season in the league, and he's starting to get some run in the offense. This offense is very ambiguous, to say the least, especially in the passing game. We know Mike Thomas is not coming back, so there is going to be some run from him. And the tight end spot is all his from what it looks like from recent usage patterns. So we should see him start getting more run in the offense, more targets. And will that equate to fantasy points? There might be some games where he goes off. There might be a game or two where he gets a touchdown. There might be a game or two where he catches 3 balls, gets 30 yards, and a score. That might have a couple weeks like that because tight ends have to be used in offense somehow, some way, at some time. New quarterback in, they may target the tight end more, which is probably likely because Jameis is going to target different than another quarterback. And Adam Trautman, the guy getting the run, could benefit from that. How I currently view him in fantasy going forward for this year is this is more for teams are hurting at the tight end spot. They are streaming week to week. They're looking for that player that could pop off for them. They need somebody, some stability, or they just want to shoot for a guy who's in some good matchups. Adam Trautman's that. He's going to be in some good matchups. He is starting to get more targets, more run the offense, and he's a guy to throw in your lineup to gamble with. And the reason why you're gambling with him is because you don't have much else to gamble with in the first place. If you're tight at tight end, Travis Kelce, or some of the other top guys, don't listen to me. You're good with what you got. If you got an extra roster spot, I don't even think you should even think about rostering them. Just go with another position somewhere else. If you're hurting at tight end, you need a tight end. That's a position you need to patch up. You got some bye weeks coming up. You got an injured player or whatever. Adam Trautman's a guy you can go after because it looks like things might pop off for him because he's getting targeted, because he's getting more run in the offense, he's getting used more, and then the schedule's aligning for him to go off or at least be in some good matchups in the near future. And you may plug him in one week and not do anything. You put him on your bench, he may score a touchdown. It may be something like that, but at least we got our process together where we're going after a player who's getting used in their offense, and that could be on the rise due to their situation. But that's all I got for you guys today. I want to thank you for watching the show, sticking with me. Please hit that subscribe button on the way out. Every subscription fuels me to keep pumping out this content, helping you guys out with your fantasy teams. We're on a quest to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. We're almost there, so every subscription counts towards that goal. I want to thank you guys again, and I'll catch you next time.